You can't get rich working a job. To get to this point, there's a lot of work to do. It's up to you, but I wouldn't give up this life for a cubicle. No way. You might be wondering why I do what I do and why I live like I live. Really, it's not something just I can do and it's so unattainable for other people. It's not really that unattainable at all. Anyone can do this. It's not easy. There is a learning curve. There is stuff to learn to be able to do this. But once you know how to do it, the life is incredible. Like, let me show you this. This is my view. Here's the pool. And I'm just sitting here eating lychees. In a minute, I'll probably do a little bit of work just to check up on things. And that's it. Oh, there's a bird. But you probably can't see it. To get to this point, there's a lot of work to do. But once you do the work, once you have everything set up, once you have everything automated, it's very, very, very worth it. To get to that point, I know that it's hard. I know that there's stuff to do. I know that you have to start at the bottom. And that's the thing. Like, the reason why most people don't start an online business is because they think they have to start at the bottom, which you do. You start at the bottom and you work your way up. And that's what most people don't want to do. Because it's hard. It's hard starting over and doing something, but it is worth it. So it's up to you, but I wouldn't give up this life for a cubicle. No way, Jose. Just know that there's no real guaranteed way to be rich. And also, if you think about it, you don't have to be rich in wealth. You could be rich in experiences. You could be rich in relationships, in friends. You could be rich as in have the feeling of abundance, have more than enough. If you surround yourself with a week's worth of fruit and vegetables and smoothies and coconut juice, you could actually feel rich because you feel abundant. And the more you have that feeling of abundance, the more rich you are. If you really want to be rich and find true happiness, you might be surprised that you don't even need material objects. I find myself a lot more happy with experiences and travel and hanging out with friends and even cozying up at home with a movie and big fuzzy socks. I find those experiences make me a lot more rich than anything ever could. They definitely make me feel a lot more happy. But if we're talking about monetary riches, true wealth, that's the kind of money that never stops. But you have to ask yourself, what are you going to do with that money? Because to become very, very, very wealthy, you need to have a plan and execute on that plan. You need to show up every day and do the steps. And yes, it's worth it. And yes, it's also risky. Some people become entrepreneurs and they fail 1,000 times. That's the risk you take. But they keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And if you want to really be rich, you have to start buying things that make you money, so investing, or starting a business and getting to work. Because those are the two ways that I found that make you really, really rich. But don't just focus on the money. I promise you that if you focus on the money, you will not get rich. Because you're going to make it, you're going to lose it, you're going to be miserable. But if you could find some kind of purpose, if you could solve a problem, like find a product that really solves a problem and sell that product online, or somehow help enough people and start coaching, the more people that you help, the richer you're going to get. The more products that you sell, the richer you're going to get. The more you invest and your money makes money for you, the richer you're going to get. So you got to do something. You got to pick something and you got to go at it for not just 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You got to keep going. I know you could do it. I know you have it in you. You need to just make a plan, focus, and work at it every single day. And one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, wow, I've achieved it. I've done it. I'm here. And make sure that you fully enjoy it. Make sure that you're feeling that gratitude all along the way. Gratitude is so important. Gratitude is going to get you out of all these desperate states, all those feelings of anger and lack and not enough. You need to get rid of those so that you have the mindset to focus on getting rich. Your life is going to be richer in experiences the more grateful you are for those experiences. You're going to be able to rent villas in Costa Rica, travel all over the world, treat your friends, buy things for your family, You have a choice. You always have a choice. What are you going to do? Or you could choose to stay where you are. You could choose to keep doing what you're doing. Or you could choose to do something a little bit hard, a little bit incredible, maybe a little bit risky. But if you succeed, the possibilities are unlimited. And if you fail, for me, I always think if I fail, I'll just get a job again. It's really not a big deal. If I fail, I'll just go back to work. I'll go work as a waitress. Like, that's not a big deal for me. So, and I was already at the bottom. I was already in a bad place when I decided I'm all in. I'm gonna put everything in. Like, you can't be half-assed. You can't go half in. You either have to be all in or nothing at all, really. That's how I think. I mean, yeah, sure, you could do something like as a side hustle, and that's fine. But if you go all in, the possibilities are seriously out of this world. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're thinking, like, should I do this? Should I not do this? You can't get rich working a job. You could get rich working a job and then have a side hustle. You could get rich working a job and investing in something, but you can't get rich only working a job. You need a second source of income. That's all I gotta say. Ciao.